Hi Capricorn, welcome to your May 2020 reading. I'm going to give a quick disclaimer and then we'll get on with it. This is for entertainment purposes only. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Please don't try and make it fit. If you don't know what the story is saying, then it's probably not for you. I am reading for the collective. If you like what you see, please like and subscribe. If you want to know more information about me, please click on the description box below. With that being said, let's get on with your reading. Capricorn for May 2020. Let's see what the universe has in store for you. I've noticed that the energies have certainly lightened up a little. It's been like a good month or so or better where the readings have just been kind of like be on the watch out for this kind of person or this person's not. It feels now more like things are coming to culmination. Your first card out is the Ten of Cups. That's a good card to start with. Capricorn. I don't know why I said that. Maybe you need to watch a Cancer reading. But Capricorn, you start off with the Ten of Cups, and that's usually like abundance in family life. Happiness, fulfillment, all that stuff. All your cups are full. Let's see. Oh, then I got the Two of Cups. And then I got Devil energy. Give me just 1 second. There's something I want to specify on this. Mainly because I feel like that I cannot remember who the devil stands for. I want to say that it's Capricorn. So it could be you. Because I'm not feeling like this is a negative energy of things. I don't feel like it's like addiction, codependent behaviors, thieving, cheating, any of the negative shadow side aspects of a personality. I think this is you, literally. But I have the Ten of Cups, Two of Cups, and the Devil come out. So I feel like you have a very abundant, fulfilled life with a significant other. With a soulmate. And a soulmate can be a friend, family member, relationship. This one, only because of the way the Ten of Cups is, it shows two swans, swans always stand for new beginnings for me, and babies underneath there. So I feel like this is a significant relationship. Like you and a significant other. Let's see what's going on with that. I have good feelings about this reading. And I looked at the bottom deck and it was the Ace of Swords. So you have honest truth between the two of you. It feels when I look at this card, it feels very victorious, even though it's not a victory card. It does feel very victorious. So I feel like, now that I'm looking at it with that Devil card, maybe you were victorious over some negative shadow self behavior, like addiction and codependency and all those things. And it has culminated into a very, very significant connection and a very abundant home life. I almost feel like that's it. Oh, wow, there's the Ace of Wands. Wow. Okay, so I feel like you have a water sign in your presence, Capricorn. Could be Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And you have two aces on the board, the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of new beginnings since you were able to get over this bad shadow self-behavior. And it's caused a lot of strife. And you've had to have a lot of patience to get through it. Even if it is your own behavior, it was hard to get through, Let's see what it illuminated. The moon showed up. So yeah, basically this, Seven of Swords is at the base of your deck. So I feel like this is all about trying to get over those sneaky behaviors that maybe you fell into when fear was involved, And you had to literally take some time because you have the Justice and the Judgment card here, right there. Along with, right after that, the Four of Wands. I think you've literally had to sit and judge yourself and come to grips, justly so, on what you've done wrong and what you haven't. But in this, it took you out of the Five of Cups and put you in the Nine of Pentacles. It gave you some independence emotionally. I think once you accept the things that you do, once people accept the things that they do wrong, it automatically gives them freedom in a sense from feeling guilt anymore. Once they understand why they did it, it literally, they instinctually know that they're going to try and not do it again because they've put all that work forth to try and figure out what it was and why they did it. Such a negative thing, you know. I just had the Page of Swords pop out, which is a spying card, and then you also have the Seven of Swords. So maybe you were spying on somebody, incorporating sneaky behavior, and maybe you didn't do it to hurt or harm anybody, you know, but it's something you didn't like within yourself, and you've done the work to get over that, and it has literally brought abundance to you. You know, it's literally brought fresh, passionate new beginnings, a new honest truths, you know, independence. Like, it's really brought you to a good place. Let's clarify what the Devil was, what this energy was to begin with. Let's see what that was. Oh. Yeah. See, Capricorn, I think what you've done is you've been looking for the grass is greener on the other side, and you've really hurt somebody to the point of where, you know, they were staying up at night and couldn't go to sleep and highly anxious, and, you know, and that's what you did. That's the culmination of what you did. I think what you did by looking constantly for the ship is greener on the other side, was make them feel like they weren't good enough and that you were always searching for better. There's the Ten of Cups again. Ten of Pentacles. And there's a divine pair, Capricorn. Now listen, to me the divine pair doesn't matter the signs. It just matters that it's out here, but that you're embodying those energies, so passionate and fiery energies. But there is a divine pair, so this is definitely a soulmate. This is definitely a significant other, you know, that you've hurt this way, that you need to come to accept, and in accepting that, you've acknowledged their pain, and in acknowledging their pain, you've made the appropriate steps to help them understand that it was just you that did this. It wasn't anything wrong with them or anything they did, and in that, just turn everything right around. I love this reading. I've been needing some positive readings, and I think today things finally flipped. You know, I wish I knew why, but it's okay. I'm just happy I'm not reading like all these negative energies. I just had the sadness card show up, which I feel like a lot of people are being initiated into different timelines or higher frequency timelines because they're facing things about themselves, which is one of the hardest things to do that they don't like. And understanding why they do it so they can stop doing it, so they can work at, you know, becoming a better person, or more well-rounded person. Yeah. Oh, see, yeah. Here's the thing. Yeah. I don't really show the Lenormand too much just because of the pictures on it. But underneath the patient man, you have, see, I've got a cover. You have the passionate woman who's looking at rolling the dice, you know? And they're looking at rolling the dice because this all came about because you hurt them and you're afraid that they were going to, like, move on. There is a letter card here. that the passionate man, and for some reason I'm looking at you guys as a masculine energy, but he's looking at this letter, and there is the Ace of Swords out. So I'm wondering if somebody came to you, this water sign, because I do feel like it's a water sign on the other end, came to you probably with a letter, a written word, email, text, something that said, look, you've been argumentative, you've been a snake, you know, and your wishes are literally sitting right here with a passionate woman taking a gamble with you. It literally wakes you up to, you know, my viewpoint was wrong. I'm changing it. I'm now stepping into a place, you know, that brings me abundance and love and happiness. I'm finally accepting of it. I'm decided to use the Fairy Tarot. And I found this a lot for May, for a lot of the readings that I've done today, that May's going to be a time for them where they're going to step out of all the negative cycles that have been going on. They're going to be aware of their part of it, not the other person's part so much as their part. And they're going to see things for what they are, Capricorn. Which is important because I feel like everybody's been in this energy for a long, long time. And usually Saturn rules relationships, like with friends, family members, that kind of stuff. With relationship, it's Venus. And I know Venus has made a transit, which I will be doing that video and releasing it after my monthlies for May. That I think has made a huge change for people. And it's good. But let's see if the universe has anything else you need to know from May, Capricorn. I feel like this message is good. We've gotten all we can out of it. Let's see if there's anything else that needs to be brought to your awareness. Let's see. Yep. That's so funny because we were talking about it being a water sign. The King of Summer came out with 3 of Autumn. You need to work and follow that with this significant other. You need to keep on this train that you've newly recognized, because this is somebody that you can trust. The King of Cups, which is the King of Summer in this deck, is a very devoted, kind, honorable, warm-hearted person. They're very mature, you know. They're exactly what everybody wants an idea of a man, or at least obviously what you do in this reading. So you're on the right track. Just keep with that in May. You're on the right track. Yes, because great progress can be made through this. You know, as long as you show grace and inner strength, you're going to make it through this with this water sign. Just remind yourself of your tendencies to fall back into things, you know, that you don't need to be in, those negative behaviors, you know, the sneakiness. But I don't think you will, Capricorn, because I think you realized with that time that you took towards inner work, you know, we're finally all moving out, because I couldn't even tell you how many times for the Hermit card showed up for April's readings. I can't even tell you. I mean, it seemed like everybody was like having to contemplate those around them, what they're doing, you know, what bad behaviors they've done, why they've done them. You know, it's been a lot of inner work. In May, it just seems to kind of be releasing, like everybody's learned their lessons, and the ones that have learned it are going to go on to the higher paths, while the ones that are still stuck doing the shadow work are going to stay on the lower timelines, you know. But let's see, any advice, Capricorn? Time to give rather than take, time for healing. You are good enough. Yeah. This is all about accepting that you as a person are a human being, and in that you naturally can gravitate towards negative behaviors in order to survive. you know, whatever your soul is feeling you need to survive. And in that acceptance, understanding that everybody's capable of this. And it makes it a lot easier for you to move past it and move forward to the good stuff, to the good behaviors, to the happiness, the 10 of Cups, the two of Cups. You know, that's wonderful reading. Well, you have a wonderful May, Capricorn, love and light.